Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. Now, I'm going to email you the previous quiz number 1. Just a moment. Okay, I emailed previous quiz number 1. Check your email.
Dr. Kim,
Yes,
you're saying this is the quiz from last semester, the first quiz?
yes, there is.
Okay.
That is the previous one.
All right. Just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
If you don't have, you don't receive an email with the quiz number 1 last, it was couple of the semester earlier one. Do you receive? Okay, good, thank you. Okay, if you can turn on your camera, let me see you. And just a moment. Okay, I sent to you this one. Okay, I'm going to go over this one. So this one asks the exponential smoothing with the trend model FIT to find the year 6. So it asks you find FIT 6. That will be F6 plus T6. So we need F6, FIT 5 plus alpha A 5 minus FIT 5. Here, alpha is given, delta is given, F5 is given, T5 given, but FIT5 is not.
I have a quick question.
F5 plus T5 equals 1800. Connor, do you have a question?
Yeah, I just don't know for the F6 equals. Is that just a formula that's given? I just don't know where you're getting all that from. The FIT5 plus,
That one is from lecture notes. Should I bring up that one? Just a moment.
if you can, thank you.
Okay. Okay, just a moment. That is chapter 3. This one.
All right, thank you.
Or if you can get from Moodle, the lecture note, this one.
All right,
Okay.
thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, continue. So FIT5 is F5 plus T5. F5 is 1800 plus T5 is 90. So it equals 1890. So FIT5 equals 1890 plus alpha 0.4 A5, this one. So 1830 minus FIT5, 1890. So this one, this part, negative 60. So 60 times 0.4, 1890 minus 24. So equals 1866. And T6 equals T5 plus delta times F6 minus FIT 5. F5, T5 is 90 plus delta is 0.3. F6 we got here 18 minus FIT5 1890. So this part negative 24 times 0.3, that will be 90 minus 7.2 equals 82.8. So FIT 6 equals 1866 plus 82.8 equals 1948.8. So this is the answer. Okay, question? Always I say, if you don't do practice, then you don't know what you don't know. If we practice, then you know what you don't know, or you know what you know, okay? So with the practice, if you know and then you understand, then you don't have to spend more time. Because now when you take a quiz, midterm, it's open book, open note. So you don't have to memorize anything, just to understand, okay? And then how to do it step by step procedure. So for solving this problem, figure out this one. After that, plug in and then calculate. Not here, not at Mariwood University, but then when I work at other university, then I taught statistics too. Most students said statistics is hard because you think it is calculation, math. You know, math part is just the plus minus times and divide, plus minus and so on. But the logic, the process, steps, if you understand steps, then it's easy, okay? So just follow my steps, and then I say this is kind of key to solve this problem. Then only remember that part. Don't make the mistake that part, then it will be easy, okay? Question? Okay, good. Can I erase and then go next? Okay. Okay. Next Monday. Let me see. Okay. Next Monday, you will take quiz number 1. It's not the same, but almost the same. Only change the number. Like today, we went over. So, and then I email you that file today. When you take quiz number 1 next Monday, I will send you, I will email you. Then I say, let's do it. Then if you can, just print out or using a blank paper like in the last time we did, right? Then I will make a drop box. Then after you done, take a picture or make like a PDF if you can, or using a Word, make a file, then upload. Okay, before we started this today class, I checked how many of you uploaded the pop-up assignment too. Not all of you, but more than half already did. So is there any problem to upload your file? Okay, good. So it was like that last class. I asked you upload the file, and then today I send you a file to preparing practice to take quiz number 1 next week. So if you have a problem or something difficulty, then let me know, okay? Or now how many? Okay, and then if you are not for you, if you are an online student and watch this recorded class later, then you already received a file. So using the file practice. And then if you have a problem, then let me know. Okay. Today's chapter is chapter 4, strategic capacity management. So first, define what is capacity. Capacity is the ability to hold, receive, store, or accommodate. Ability. Okay, you know, this time pandemic. So we don't go back to in class yet, but I didn't check the classroom yet, the assigned. But previously, I used that classroom. I remember about 26 capacity. So 26 students can sit in that classroom. But this time, CDC and Pennsylvania Health Department recommend using only half of the maximum capacity. So I think maybe 12, 13 seats available in that classroom. So that is kind of ability and capacity. So hold up to 12, 13 students, and then receive. If a company receives a part from a supplier, then how many part or component receive from a supplier? And then, you know, this time hospital and pharmacy, they received COVID-19 vaccine. This area, I know Moderna vaccine received. So how many pharmacy or hospital can receive? That is also capacity. And then store, how many? So like a store area, inventory area, how many store? And then accommodate like that. So that is capacity, and also amount, how many. Output, you know, if there are 10 machine, then each machine can produce 10 per hour. Then 10 times 10, 100 output. That is capacity 2. And strategic capacity management, an approach for determining the overall capacity level of capital intensive resources, including facility, equipment, and overall labor force size. You know, if a store has 10, like you know, when we go store, and then there are many register paid. So if there are 10, then each one can handle like 20 customers per hour. Then per hour, this store's maximum capacity will be 200 customers. But if this store's customer size per hour, let's say only 50, then this store need like 2.5 or only 3 open, and then handle 50. What about other 7? Kind of waste. That means cost. How about capacity is 200, but customer size is 400. Then maybe waiting line is long. Then customers, next time I don't want to go there, because if I go there, then always wait long, take a long time. So lose customer, right? So either way, less than capacity or more than capacity. Problem, cost. Unnecessary cost, or we call this an opportunity cost. There is opportunity because there is a customer, but the facility or the capacity is less than. So there is a customer, but they cannot sell. Opportunity, lose opportunity. So either way, cost or opportunity cost. So finding optimal capacity. That is strategic capacity management. Finding optimal capacity size. Next one, capacity utilization rate. When we say utilization, then capacity used divided by best operating level. Capacity is capacity used. If there is no capacity, then how many used? Then best operating level. This one is not maximum capacity level. average unit cost is minimized. If we have the facility, machine, whatever capacity to get that facility, machine, equipment, and so on, we need money. That is the fixed cost. So if we increase production or increase whatever volume, increase the customer size or whatever, then unit cost decrease like this. And then certain point, unit cost hit the bottom, minimum unit cost, and then increase again. So this point is best operating level. If using a more machine oriented like a production system, use more machine equipment and so on, manufacturing system, then best operating level is about 80% of maximum capacity. 80%. You know, I like to play golf. Who play golf? Anybody? Yeah. Lucas, when we have a lesson, hit the ball, then usually they said, don't use maximum power, 80% of your power, like that. So playing golf, hit the ball, best operating level is 80%. And then if it is like a service system, so using more human personnel, then about 70% of maximum capacity is best operating level. So manufacturing using more machine, 80%. If it is in a service system, more human resource, 70%. That is best operating level. So using best operating level as denominator, we can get capacity utilization rate. And next one, economies of scale and this economies of scale. Economies of scale, a plant gets larger, increase volume, then the average cost per unit of output drops. So from this chart, this side, from this best operating level, left side is underutilization area, and then this side is economies of scale, region or area. If our production level is here, increase volume or larger, then unit cost decrease. So if there is like a condition, if there is not demand, then recommend increase volume. This economies of scale, when the size of plant becomes too large, this economies of scale become a problem. In this chart, from this best operating level, right side is overutilization level, utilization range, area, whatever. So if our production level is here, then recommended decrease volume to make it like a low cost, cheaper. So that is economies of scale and this economies of scale, kind of a terminology. Experience curve, the experience curve. You know, when we do something or when we go somewhere, first time, we don't know how to do it and then how to get there. So sometimes we made a mistake and so on, then it takes long. But next time we do the same job, work, or we go somewhere again, then we know. So it takes shorter than first time because we learned from previous. So from previous experience or learning, we can make something faster, 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 or cheaper, cheaper, cheaper. We call this experience curve. Looks like this. We will cover this part next week, chapter 4a. So anyway, time or cost decrease if we repeat the same job again and again. That is the experience curve or learning curve. Capacity planning. When we consider increased capacity, then we should consider these things. First, maintaining system balance. If a system consists of multiple jobs, works, let's say 3 works, a system, go this way. Then if first works capacity is like 100 per hour, this one can make 100 per hour. This one can make 50. This one can make 100. Then total systems capacity is only 50 because of this one. So to increase this one to 100, we need add one more like this. Then this one can be 100 like this. So when we adding capacity, we should consider this system balance. We don't add this one. Even we add 100 here, so total is 200, still 50 because of this one. So when we add capacity, we should consider system balance. And then frequency of capacity when we increase capacity. Often gradually or sometimes like a quantum leap. We don't know which one is better. It's depending on industry, depending on types of product and so on. But when new technology comes out, then usually increase a lot like this. But based on demand, also based on demand. If demand increase a lot, and then to match that demand increase a lot, but demand is like a forecasting demand is gradually increased, then increase capacity gradually. And additions, external sources of capacity. You know, if we can increase our capacity internally, then use internal resource. But sometimes the company's ability to increase capacity internally, maybe not. That case, use others. Two methods using external resource, outsourcing or capacity sharing. Outsourcing, we don't have that function. Use others function. You know, Dell computer, a simple example. Nowadays, we can buy Dell offline, but earlier only online. But still, we can order Dell computer online. If we order Dell whatever computer online, then Dell computer send your order using UPS. Dell computer doesn't have delivery system, the function, but using UPS, still the company can send you your order. You know, Amazon earlier, Amazon used USPS outsourcing, but now Amazon use own delivery system. You can see Amazon the truck, right? Van type truck deliver. So Amazon earlier outsourcing delivery, but now insourcing. So that is outsourcing. And capacity sharing. We have that function, but capacity not enough. So use others' capacity. That is capacity sharing. One time I ordered something using eBay. Then usually, generally, deliver in a week, but it takes longer. So I emailed to seller. Then sellers reply like this. The seller is in Hawaii. And then now, at the time, FedEx was on strike. So that seller said, I sent you using USPS, but FedEx is on strike now, so your order will be delayed like that. That means USPS doesn't have connection from Hawaii to mainland using FedEx capacity. So many cases, capacity sharing. In California, Toyota produced Toyota car using Chevy's plant. That also capacity sharing. And in Alabama, there is Hyundai and Kia in Georgia side. In Hyundai plant, Hyundai produced Hyundai cars, Sonata model and Elantra model. And then in Kia plant, Kia produced Kia Sorento model, and then Hyundai Santa Fe model. So Hyundai cars demand, maybe not now, but a couple of years ago. Hyundai cars demand is high, so Hyundai couldn't make all of them. So using Kia plant produce Hyundai car. That is capacity sharing. So outsourcing, we don't have the function, use others function. Capacity sharing, we have function, but short capacity. So use others capacity. And then we go there and then produce. That is capacity sharing. Okay. Theory of constraints. Resource, capital, money, equipment, personnel, labor, and so on. Usually limited. So using limited resource, how can we make more? Allocate resource, available resource, limited resource to make more like output. That is the theory of constraints. Usually we use linear programming, LP. We will not cover that linear programming in this class, but part of LP, linear programming, we will cover part of the assignment method later. At that time, I will tell about this now more. Break-even analysis, a standard approach to choosing among alternative processes or equipment. Okay, if there are multiple options, alternatives, then which one is the best? Choose the best alternative or option based on a point we call the break-even point. That point is start making profit. If we produce something using a machine, then to buy a machine, build a facility, and so on, we call that fixed cost, FC. And then produce one item, two items, and so on. The additional cost we call variable cost. So start from fixed cost, increase by variable cost. And then make something and then sell. Then sell 1, 2, and 3, then increase like this. We call that revenue. So this point is break-even point or break-even demand. Up to this point, this area is like the price minus variable cost. We call that margin. Up to this point, we call this contribution margin. That means, let's say price is 100, variable cost is 50. So margin is 50. If fixed cost is 1,000, cell 1 minus 50, cell 2 another 50, and so on. So to offset all fixed cost divided by margin 50, that will be 20 like this. So to get there, more than 20, then after this point, this is profit. So the point is start point to make profit. That is a break-even point. So find that break-even point. That is the break-even analysis. And then using this analysis, we can choose which one is the best option among multiple options or alternatives. That is break-even analysis. Break-even point. Earlier, I show you a fixed cost, variable cost, and so on. So here, break-even point is total fixed cost of process or equipment divided by unit price to customer minus variable cost. Simply, we can use the notation that is FC divided by price minus variable cost. That is break-even point. Example, there are 3 options, alternatives. Just buy and sell like a retail store. Buy at $200, sell at $300. So simply a margin or profit after the break-even point, profit, that is 300 minus 200. If take this option, then produce using own facility and sell. Using lathe, semi-automatic machine cost is $80,000. Then variable cost is $75. Using a better machine center or automatic machine, whatever, higher fixed cost, but lower variable cost. So if we have such information, total cost, whatever, fixed cost, variable cost, and price, and so on, then we can develop total cost equation. Total cost equals fixed cost plus variable cost times how many? Q. So first one, buy and sell option. There is no fixed cost, just the variable cost. How many buy and sell? So that is total cost, buy and sell. Second option, fixed cost is $80,000 plus 75 variable cost times Q. And last one, $200,000 of fixed cost plus variable cost is now 15 and Q. So using these equations, we can draw graph, total cost graph like this. So first option, buy and sell. There is no fixed cost, so start from 0. By the way, revenue increased by 300. And first option increased by 200. So this one increased more, so diff. And between revenue and buy and sell option, this distance between revenue and this first option, profit, because there is no, actually the break-even point is 0. After this point, buy and sell, profit, because there is no fixed cost. And then second option, fixed cost is 80,000 and then increase by 75. And third option, using machine center, initial cost is 200,000 and then increase by 15. So if there are multiple options, then there are multiple crossing points. Here, point 1, revenue and second option. And number 2, revenue and third option. Then point A and B. I will tell about these 2 points later. Okay, first option, point 1. Break-even point for using lathe, second option. Earlier I said first option, break-even point is 0 because there is no fixed cost. Second option, because there is fixed cost. This point is break-even point for that option. So break-even point for lathe, second option, equals, using the formula, fixed cost divided by price minus variable cost. Fixed cost is 80,000, price is 300, variable cost is 75. So by calculation, approximately 356. So from this number, 356, we can say if this company choose the second option using lathe, semi-automatic machine, produce and then sell, this company should produce and sell more than 356 items to make profit, because that is break-even point. Can I go next slide? Okay. And then point 2, third option, fixed cost is 200. Then this option cross, total cost line cross revenue. So this point is break-even point for using Machine Center. Break-even point for a Machine Center using Machine Center. Third option, fixed cost 200,000 divided by price is 300. Variable cost $15. So plug in and then approximately 702 units. From this number, we can say if this company choose the third option using Machine Center, this company should produce or sell more than 702 units to make profit. Okay, it's about an hour. If I give you more, then you will be confused. So stop here. One more week. I decided one more week online. Next one more week, and then following week, maybe go back to in class. I checked what do you call it, entering test. Most of you not online students done that entering test, then clear. But still, there are so many positive cases out there. So let's see, one more week. And then, by the way, you know, from my experience last semester, taking in-person class face-to-face, there is no benefit. Because if I go, if it is like a normal time and then just in class, then without a mask, and then don't worry about the connection, then maybe there is no benefit, go back to in class. But this time, you know what, if I go to the in class and then some of you come to the in class, inconvenient. Wear mask, you and I, and then also I connect Zoom. So it's the same as you know, in class and the remote, the same base. You watch the same things just in class, physical. But you should come and then wear a mask, and then I wear a mask, and then you know, because of mask, you know, still my pronunciation is and then accent is we call that the Korean accent. wear mask, worse. So anyway, let's see. Okay, let's see one more week. I know some of you like to come to class, whatever reason. Let me say sorry about that, but one more week, remote, and then online, and then following week, let's see. Okay. Anytime if you need something, and then if you want something, and then like you know, if you have something that I should know, then let me know. Okay. Then I will try to compromise and then make it better class. Okay. Okay. That's all. And then if you don't complete that top of assignment 2, uploading practice problem yet, then please complete that one. That one is an easy one, but if you don't, then you lose point. Okay. Okay. Do you have a question? Okay, if we have a question, remain. If not, and see you next Monday. By the way, next Monday you will take a quiz 1, number 1. So prepare, okay? Okay.
So we're gonna be taking that quiz like during class time.
Yeah, during class time. So it's
Okay.
asynchronous. And then if you like online student, and if you cannot take asynchronous, then let me know in advance. Then I will make it something like an appointment, and then set a time and Zoom meeting, and then do it. Okay. Okay. Any other question? Okay. See you Monday, and nice day, weekend, and see you.
Bye, thank you.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Bye. Thank
Have a
you.
good night.
Yeah, see you
Thank
later.
you. See you.
Night.
Good night.
Excuse me, Mr. Kim.
Okay.
I just had a question about. I want to apologize since I missed the previous assignment, and
Okay.
I also wanted to know with the pop-up
Mhm.
assignment, which practice problems did you want us to upload exactly?
Okay. Just a moment. I will bring up that. Where it is. Just a moment.
It's fine.
Last Monday. Yeah, Monday class. We covered this part. This file is on Moodle,
Okay.
and then we recorded. Just a moment. We'll stop the recording now.